Five. I hope you can hear that. It's at $7. It said $7.25 available, so how come I can't buy a pack of cigarettes for $5 and goddamn 25 cents? And I don't even know why it cost so much for... You better not put that. Without you, I want to know, how do I breathe without you, baby? If you ever go, how do I ever survive? How do I live? Like those plants and what's underneath everything used to be what's on top. But look at it. Because it is the earth, transformed, it can still be beautiful. That's the earth. That light with the two different, like that, all of that came from the earth. Look at the light. There's only two kinds of people in the world. Assholes and people like me. It's pretty obvious what category you belong in. Have a nice day. Birds. Let's go look more at the clothes. There might be more stuff. What are you doing? Some weed? You want it? Jesus help me to love one another. So what's your name? So what's your name? What's your name? So, it's buy nothing day. I only have $21.93 on it now. I remember my 5th birthday, my mom invited a bunch of my kindergarten friends over, including this boy Danny that I had a crush on, and we played that game Pass the Orange, where you put an orange in your neck and pass it, and I had to pass it to him. Okay, let's go. Oh, I mean, look at all the life. Look over there. Look over there. There's people dancing on every street corner. Look at that, they're having a jam. And that guy over there's playing the mandolin, singing songs. Look at that person, a little tiny person. This little boy, dancing, singing. What other city do you hear that on the street corner? Let's go to Elmendorf Air Force Base, and I could possibly have been a triplet, but more realistically a twin. But the twin wasn't developed really at all, past just being like the placenta, and you know, fertilized egg. But they found that out before I was actually born, and they were going to clean my mom out. They were going to suction her womb out to get the dead stuff because they didn't realize there was a baby in there, even though she was like obviously pregnant. So that doesn't make sense. It's just Air Force. But then they were like, well, maybe we should do one more ultrasound before we go ahead and do that. And luckily they did, because then I was born December 2nd, 1988. Same year that Exxon Valdez spilled its nasty oil all over the poor little puffins and seals and little birdies and walruses and whales and polar bears. Same year. And then my mom abandoned me down in the oil fields, and I was raised by wolves and puffins until I was 5. Then she came back and got me. But I was able to speak wolf, but I lost it, you know, once I started kindergarten. So all the kids called me Wolf Girl, made fun of me. I lived on the roof of the fellowship for a couple years after that. I just lived out on the roof with the crows, because I liked them better than people. Now here I am. I wear these pants like this often, but I safety pin a little bit. Look at that.